So let's have some fun. So sit up nice and tall. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Let's do it 2 more times. Place your hands together in front of your chest. We're gonna chant Om 3 times. Let's take a deep breath in. Gently bow your head. Raise the head, open the eyes. So we're gonna do a little bit of wrist warm up. So make sure, because you also did some jump through, jump back yesterday. So let's warm up the wrists. So we're sure they're gonna be fine. Come to all fours, knees and palms on the floor. Spread your fingers as much as you can and just very gently lock the elbows and rock your body back and forth, very gently. Very gently. Just to start feeling a little bit of stretching sensation in the forearms. See if you can create some external rotation on the upper arm. Spread the fingers out nicely and just play with the weight back and forth. Relax your palm to the ground. No need to grab your fingers. Just go back and forth. Maybe each time you can go a little bit more forward. Maybe not. So go to the degree that you can go forward without pain on the wrist, either on top or bottom, and from there rock from side to side, right, left. So you are having some weight on the wrists because the shoulders are probably further forward than the wrists, maybe not, and you're rocking side to side. Now take that movement and make it to a circle. So do circles with your shoulders over your wrists. You dictate how intense you want to do it or not. The forward the shoulders, the more intense it is. And change directions. Keep the elbows locked, straight, with a mild hint of external rotation in the arms. And relax. Shake it off. Same thing, place the forearms on the top of the palm on the floor. Maybe you can extend the elbows, maybe not. I would suggest bring them close to your knees so you can control the weight. Fingers are pointing towards the knees, hands are closer to the knees. If you can, you extend the elbows and again rock back and forth. Play with the weight. Keep on breathing. No need to do Ujjayi breath yet. Ujjayi breathing, we will do that in a few. Okay. So as you're leaning slightly back and you feel some stretching sensation in the upper forearm, from there rock from left to right. and transition to circles, the shoulders over the wrists. And change directions. And relax. Shake it off. You did some finger push-ups yesterday, correct? Let's do a few of these today. So let's do 10, not too much. So thumb is in the air, mainly it's index and middle finger that's getting most of the weight. And relax. Shake it off. Well, my grandma used to say one is none, so let's do for the second round. So on the tip of the fingers, do 10 more sets, 10 more reps. Keep the elbows straight. The more you have the weight over your wrists, the shoulders over your wrists, the more difficult it gets, apparently. And relax. So we're gonna place our hands like this and create on the floor. I'm just showing in the air and create fists. Try to clench your fists. So the fingers are pointing towards each other, the top of the palm on the floor, and see if you can close your fist and relax. Close and relax. Close, raise the knuckles from the floor. Well, not the knuckles, the base of the fingers from the floor, and relax. Keep the elbows straight. Let's do one more. Squeeze, create a fist, hold, breathe, don't clench your jaw, relax the teeth and the tongue, and relax the hands. Shake it off. Are we doing okay? Yes. Are we done? Can we go for Savasana now? Okay, one last stretching. You place your hands like this. Fingers are pointing towards your knees, and you just relax here. Just rest. Retract the shoulder blades, which means distance, correct? Protract is bring together. Okay, then protract. My bad, sorry. Protract the shoulder blades, which means take them apart. I mean, distance them. Round your upper back. So, angry cat. Relax fingers though. And as you have your shoulder blades protracted, you start leaning back without allowing the palm to lift off the floor yet. So you're just placing more weight towards your knees with an angry cat back. And now you go even further back until only your fingers are on the floor and the palm is off the floor. And the shoulders blades are still protracted. Maybe you want to bend the elbows, maybe not. Look, Charis is all relaxed. Like, is that difficult? It's super easy. And relax. Was nice, huh? Okay. Now down dog with no hands now. And a little bit of this. And the other way around. And we slowly go to a downward facing dog. To find our Jai breathing, downward facing, not upward facing, yes. You can pedal your legs, bend one at a time, so you can start stretching the back of your hamstrings, the back of your calves, the Achilles tendons, relaxing the wrists, the ankles. Maybe you can play with the weight, going towards plank and back. Do whatever you need to feel a little bit of the body moving, a little bit of the spine movement, a little bit of shoulder movement, unlocking the ankles. Lengthening the sides of the body by tilting the pelvis sideways. And let's slowly transition to a immobile downward facing dog, to a still downward facing dog, to an Adho Mukha Svanasana that doesn't move around. Find the Ujjayi breath and hold for 10 breaths. Inhale, exhale 3. Inhale, exhale 4. Inhale, exhale 5. Inhale, exhale 6. Inhale, exhale 7. Inhale, exhale 8. Inhale, exhale 9. Inhale, exhale 10. Now walk your feet half the distance towards your hands. So it's like a tiny downward facing dog. The premise is still the same. The weight is distributed between the hands and the feet. You don't have all the weight on the hands. It's like being on a really tiny downward facing dog where you keep on pressing the floor. Maybe the legs won't be straight. It's perfectly fine. Maybe they will. Who knows? Let's find out. But keep on pressing the floor with the hands. For 3 more breaths. Bring your hands a little bit wider. Now come to the tip of your toes, lift your heels all the way up, around your back, push the floor away from you with your hands. Yes, with your hands down. And walk your feet as close as you can to your hands while keep on pressing the floor away with the hands. It's not Uttanasana. It's a typical Uttanasana with all the weight in the hands. Like you want to go for a handstand, but you can't because gravity pulls you down. But you push against gravity. You push against the earth with your hands. All the weight is in your hands. There's some weight on the tip of your toes. And you push the floor away from you. And you relax. To Uttanasana. Grab your elbows. Keep the Ujjayi breathing. Feet hip distance apart. Relax the head. And maybe very gently swing the body from side to side. Take a hold of your left leg. Release the arms. Hold your left leg from the outside and see if you can bring your chest towards the outside of your left leg. Yes. Release. Do the other on the other side. Do the same on the other side. Now you want to bring your chest on the outer part of your right thigh. Keep grounding the feet. Relax. Bend the knees, round your back, and slowly come up, vertebra by vertebra. Relax shoulders, relax head. Clasp the hands behind your head. Inhale, open the chest and lengthen the back of your head with your hands. Exhale, open the chest a little bit more. Inhale, lengthen your whole spine with your hands. Exhale, open a little bit more. Inhale, come back to center. That's going to be like folding your mats. So exhale, relax the elbows and bring your chin to your neck. Inhale here, hold. Exhale, chin towards your chest. Inhale here. Exhale, chin towards your diaphragm. Now you start rounding your spine. Inhale here, hold. Exhale, chin towards your belly. Inhale here, hold. Exhale, chin towards your pubic bone. Of course, not going to go there, but that's the premise, to go round the back. Inhale, hold. Exhale, chin towards your thighs. Inhale, hold. Exhale, fold as far down as you can, round your whole back. Now from here, bend the knees, come to squatting position. Open the elbows, open the chest, look forward, and inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, open the chest up. Inhale, lengthen the back of your neck with your hands. Yep, and exhale, open a little bit more. And inhale, come back and relax. Clasp the hands behind your back. Inhale, open the chest and distance the fists from your bum. Exhale, relax. Inhale, open. Exhale, relax. 3 more times. Inhale, open. Exhale, relax. Keep the head steady. Don't let it go up and down. 2 more times. Open the chest and relax. 1 last time. Open the chest and relax. Bring your feet together. Clasp the elbows over your head or behind your head if you have the space to have them behind the head instead of over the head. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, left arm pulls right elbow and lean to the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, other side. Inhale, back. Exhale, left. Inhale, back. Exhale, right. Inhale, back. Exhale, left. 1 other side. Exhale, right. And relax. So come to the front of your mat. We're gonna have the Jiva Mukti Surya Namaskar. If you ever heard of it or not, it's kind of fun. Okay, I won't have much space here. So we're gonna take it, don't worry, come here. We're gonna take it step by step. You clasp the thumbs, bend the knees, inhale, open all the way up. Yep, let's go. Clasp the thumbs, bend and open all the way up. Now bend the knees, clasp the hands behind your head, behind your back, fold down and straight, push the heels down, relax the head, distance the hands from your back. You can either clasp the hands or the thumbs, but the hands is easier. Bring the hands down, inhale, right leg goes back. Hands to the floor, right leg goes back. You can lower the knee, open the chest as much as you can without touching the floor with the knee. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, knees, chest, chin to the floor. Bum sticks up to the sky. Inhale, baby cobra. Use only your back muscles, not your hands. Exhale, push back to Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, either the same or Chaturanga Dandasana. Either as before, baby cobra, or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now, without rising your right leg up, just straight bring it forward between your hands while inhaling and opening the chest. Exhale, both feet forward, Uttanasana. Clasp the thumbs, bend the knees, inhale, come all the way up, open the chest. Exhale again, bend the knees, fold down, clasp hands behind the back, and straighten the legs. Hands down, left leg goes back. Inhale, open chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, knees, chest, chin to the floor. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana, or knees, chest, chin to the floor. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg goes between the hands. Open chest. Exhale, fold forward to Uttanasana. Clasp hands, bend knees. Inhale, come all the way up, open chest. Exhale, relax the hands by your side. So this would be one round because it's right and left side. Okay? Do we get it, how it goes? So we can add the breathing. Yeah? So when you bring the leg back, it's inhalation and you open the chest as much as you can, no matter if the knee goes down. And the same thing when you go forward. Don't lift the hands from the floor. It creates a closed kinetic chain. Aha. And you try to find the space through that restriction. Okay? So, front of the mat, clasp thumbs together. Inhale, open all the way up. Exhale, fold, clasp the hands behind your back. Inhale, the right leg goes back, open chest. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, knees, chest, chin to the floor. Inhale, baby Bhujangasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, right leg goes forward, open chest. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Clasp the thumbs, bend knees. Inhale, come all the way up, open chest. Exhale, fold hands behind your back, clasp the arms. Inhale, hands down, left leg goes back, open chest. Exhale, push back to downward facing dog. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, knees, chest, chin to the floor. Knees. Inhale, Bhujangasana. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Inhale, leg forward. Open chest. Exhale, fold to Uttanasana. Clasp the thumbs, bend the knees. Inhale, come all the way up, open the chest. Exhale, hands by your side, relax. One more round. Clasp the thumbs, inhale all the way up. Exhale, fold down, hands clasped behind your back. Hands down, right leg back, inhale, open chest. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, knees, chest, chin to the floor. Inhale, baby cobra. Only use your back muscles, no pushing with the hands. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Inhale, right leg goes forward, open chest. Exhale, both legs forward, Uttanasana, fold. Tangle the thumbs, inhale, come all the way up, open your chest. Exhale, fold down, hands behind your back, clasp them. Inhale, hands down, left leg goes back, open chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, knees, chest, chin to the floor. Inhale, baby Bhujangasana, only back muscles, feet to the floor. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg goes forward, open the chest. Other left. Exhale, Uttanasana. Clasp the thumbs, inhale, come all the way up, open the chest. Exhale, hands by your side, relax. Inhale, Utkatasana, and hold. Connect your feet together. Exhale, hands in front of your chest. Bring the left elbow outside the right knee. Take a deep, right side is this way, towards the dining area. Take a deep inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, press the right hand on top of your left. Now, see if your knees are in one straight line. Usually the left knee will be more forward, which means the hip is going forward, the left hip. Even up the hips. Take a few breaths here in the back of your body, near the kidneys area. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, hands down, Uttanasana. Ardha Uttanasana, inhale. Walk, float, or jump back to Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Hold for 3 breaths. Inhale 1. Exhale. Inhale 2. Exhale. Inhale 3. Exhale, bend knees, look forward. Inhale, jump or float or walk forward to Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Utkatasana. And hold. Hands together in front of your chest, right elbow outside left knee. It is the other side, yes. Feet together, inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, create space between your thighs and your spine. Twist. Draw the right hip back in case the knees are uneven. And twist from your torso, not from your lower back. For 1 more breath. Ujjayi breath, not... Or that's not Ujjayi breathing. Ujjayi breathing is both inhalation and exhalation. Inhale, Utkatasana. Exhale, hands down, fold to Uttanasana. Ardha Uttanasana or Urdhva Uttanasana. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Whichever way you choose. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, inhale. Adho Mukha Svanasana, exhale. And stay there for a few breaths. Find your breath. Lengthen your spine. Send your bum all the way up to the sky. Bring the right leg all the way up. Point the foot, open the hip. Keep the left heel to the ground. Knee is extended. Foot is pointed. Yes. You can allow for now for the chest to open slightly to the side. Really press both hands. Exhale, place the foot between your hands. Either high lunge or warrior 1. Inhale, come up. You're choosing. But if you choose warrior 1, the back foot is not collapsing. Chup, 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 chup. Yes. With your... What? If you choose, yes. That's your option. With your next exhalation, open to warrior 2. Inhale, reach as forward as you can with your right hand and transition to Utthita Parsvakonasana. This is Trikonasana? Yes. So Utthita would be the hand on the outside of the knee and the left arm extending towards the sea, not the sky. Yes. You can place your right forearm either on the knee or the hand outside the knee on the floor. Two more breaths. One more breath. Inhale, both hands on the floor. Exhale, push back to downward facing dogs. So place your knees to the ground. So instead of doing chaturangas, which you've already done so many times, we're gonna do a little bit of a twist. So we have two choices of how we're gonna do the vinyasas from now on. And the choices are yours. So either from here, whether here or from chaturanga, you choose how you're gonna go, like from, depends on where we're gonna do it. So you round your spine, you come down, and for upward facing dog. Or actually, let's make it simpler. So from downward facing dog, you either round the back and you bring your chin to the floor while keeping your bum up, or place the knees down, round the back, come here and then lift. And just do a little bit of a jump towards a chin stand. The premise is everything you've done so far in chaturanga. How did Martin said? So from here, go like to a really angry cat, keep the shoulders apart, pressing, depressed, same thing. But instead of going to chaturanga, you can place the knees down, send the chin down, bring the elbows underneath the ribs, and then lift the bum up. And that's it. That is enough. Easy? Let's try it a couple of times to see how it feels like. Nope. Αυτό όχι. Το στήθος δεν ακουμπάει εδώ και οι αγκώνες εδώ. So the chest is really in. It's a really, really, really angry cat. Not this. Has to be even more like this. And you can cheat by placing your elbows underneath your ribs. But when going forward, you really want to be like this. How I think about it, it's like, do you watch any karate or kung fu movies with Jackie Chan? Do it. Is there anybody who has no idea who Jackie Chan is? My God. So imagine a karate movie where he goes like, wah! So it's like this, like you want to protect the ribs with your arms. So this is choice one for your vinyasa. Yes? So choice two, it's a very easy one. It requires articulation on the spine. So you will go here, down, and it's like a little wave coming from the back, lifting you up. So you have your bum up, you round the back from the low part to the upper part so you can open the chest. It's like a whip going. So everybody do this with the hands. Starting from the wrist, going to the fingers. Whoop. Yeah. We've said so many things about the waves, right? So as you go down, instead of having a rigid spine and doing this, you create a little bit of a wave to go to baby cobra. Let's try this one too. So knees, chest, chin to the floor. The bum is high up. And then you start rounding your lower back. Yes. Then the upper chest. And then, yes. Not bad, not bad. Knees on the floor, knees on the floor. Round up here. Yes.
No, I don't understand it. Do it again, please.
Okay. Nope. Chest to the floor, not elbows on the floor. Chest is here.
Okay.
Yes. So round.
Round it.
Yes, round this part.
Oh.
How? Come on, like this. Yes. And then it opens. Exactly. The last one, actually, it's more difficult because it requires for you to articulate your spine, I think. The what? The first one. Okay, please, a little bit quiet. So the first one would be over exaggerating here, really pressing and depressing the shoulder blades. Easy way, you bring the knees down, nothing relaxes, and you send your chin forward. Lift one leg, and that's it. Yeah, maybe you can scissor the legs, maybe you can hold it for a few seconds to chin stand and then lower down to upward facing dog. But the first step is just do a little bit of a hop. That's it. Yeah, not only the chest is not here. Now, this needs to be round. More. More. Yes. Exactly. So that's why I started with the knees on the floor first. Do what? Don't worry, guys. You'll do it many times, so we'll see. So let's go to downward facing dog. We have other side. So when I say vinyasa, I will mean either one. And you can choose either one to do. Okay? Until you die. And then we'll do the proper chaturanga. No, just kidding. So inhale, lift the left leg up. Find your ujjayi breathing. Point the foot, extend the knee. Open the hips. And keep the right heel to the floor. Don't lift the right heel. You can allow for now your chest to slightly open to the side. But the hands are keep on pressing. It's still a downward facing dog. It just has one leg in the air. With your next exhalation, bring the foot between the hands. Inhale, come up either to high lunge or warrior one. And hold. Find the breath. It's not from the nose, it's from the throat. Both inhalation and exhalation. If you choose to be in warrior one, really ground your back foot, your back heel to the floor. With your next exhalation, open to warrior two. Inhale, lengthen all the way forward, reach forward with your with your left hand. Exhale, Utthita Parsvakonasana. Either place the forearm on the knee or outside the left knee. Hand, exactly, right hand goes towards the sea. It is engaged, it is externally rotated, it's lengthening the whole spine and the side of the body. Nice. Inhale, hands to the floor. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come to plank pose or whatever you choose and do your vinyasa. Yes. And meet you back in downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, now bend the knee, open the hips without twisting your torso to the right. Keep your torso pointing to the floor. Both shoulders are in one same line, and that line is parallel to the floor. You open from the hips as much as you can, not from your torso. Exhale, place the foot between your hands. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, push the floor with your right foot to extend the front knee. To extend the front knee. Exhale, lengthen forward, transition to Trikonasana. Yes. Draw the front hip back. Lengthen the top of the head forward. Open the hips towards your left side, towards your chest side. Don't send the belly. Keep this in. Yes. Place the left hand on your hip, on your left hip, bend the front knee. Take a step forward with your left foot, but keep the body pointing this way. Don't come all the way forward, just a step forward with your left foot. Now you place the hand forward and right compared to your right foot. And you move to Ardha Chandrasana with an inhalation. Half moon pose. Press the right foot on the floor, flex the left, lift the side of your left leg as high up as you can. If you can, you extend the left hand up. If you can, you look towards your left hand. If all this is super easy for you, you can lift your right hand from the floor and keep the position. But having the back foot, the left foot flexed and pointing that pinky towards the sky, it's really what's gonna make the leg go light. Yes, it's this way. Okay, bend the right knee, bend, bend, bend. Step back, inhale, reverse warrior. Push the right knee forward, extend the right hand back, look towards your right hand. Breathe. Inhale, place the hands on the floor. Exhale, the vinyasa of your choosing. Round the back, Aneta, round the back. Yes, now send the chin forward, yes. Now, and kick one leg up. Yes, that's it. The more you push and you round, the easier it gets. Don't try to scissor the legs, just one leg up and go, yep, and stop. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, bend knee, open hip. Keep the shoulders pointing to the floor. Yep. Keep your right heel to the ground. And with your next exhalation, place the foot between your hands. Inhale, come up to high lunge. Exhale, open to warrior two. Inhale, press the floor with your left foot to straighten the knee. Inhale, lengthen forward and exhale, Trikonasana. Send your tailbone towards your back heel to lengthen the spine and don't thrust the belly. It's like keeping a mild Uddiyana Bandha. And drawing the front hip slightly back. Remember grounding the foot. One more breath. Awesome. Place the right hand on your hip. Bend the front knee. Take a step forward. Keep the hips and the torso pointing to the right side. Inhale. Lift the right leg up. Flex the back foot. Yes, spread the toes and think of the pinky going towards the sky. It will help you to lift the leg higher up. Keep the hand here. One more breath. Bend the front knee. Gently step back without changing the position of the body. And inhale, reverse warrior. It's okay, don't slide the leg. Yeah. One more breath, inhale. Exhale, hands to the floor, vinyasa of your choice. And exhale, downward facing dog. If you choose going towards the chin stand, the more forward you send your chin and your chest, the lighter your legs will become. Okay? So if you have the chin between the hands, the body is really heavy. Bend your knees, look between your hands, inhale, jump or float forward to Uttanasana. Keep the feet together. And let's go for cow pose. Ooh, Bakasana. You place your hands on the floor, bend the knees, open the knees, and place them between inside your armpits. And maybe rock back and forth. And maybe you'll find balance, maybe not. Gaze is above, more forward than your hands. Okay, relax. Relax, place the feet down. Actually, kneel down. Kneel down. So, how did you manage to find balance now? What did you do? You used the hands, yes, the fingers. And what you did is that you sent your chest forward. You were not here. You were not staying back. You were leaning your chest and your chin forward in order to find the balance. So it's the same thing in all the arm balances. I think we said it last week. It's like this being your forearms, it's like the liver. And the rest of the body is like the seesaw. If the whole body is one side, it will be very heavy and won't take off. So you need to transfer the weight accordingly. So no matter what we do, because we're gonna do like side crow, same thing, same principles, or maybe we'll do Ekapada Vinyasa A, we'll see. It is the same thing. If the body is too heavy one side, you need to send more weight to the other side. So same thing in here. If I feel my body is very heavy, it means I'm not forward enough to make my body lighter. And I don't have to bring both legs up, just a little bit of, okay, just to feel the lightness of the legs. And that's more than enough. We were in Uttanasana. And let's go for another crow, another Bakasana. 3 breaths and then shoot the legs back to Chaturanga Dandasana. And how do you shoot the legs back? You send the chest forward even more to make the body light. And come all to downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, place it between your hands. Any variation that you can of Parvrita Parsvakonasana. Inhale, lift the torso, bring the elbow or the armpit outside the knee. Place the hands together. Lengthen your spine and twist. Whether the knee is off the floor or on the floor, it's not important at this moment. I want you to focus on twisting the spine, having space in your spine. Nice. Inhale, come all the way up. Change sides. Other side. As you would do in Ashtanga. Nope. You have the right leg forward. And now you were with the right leg forward, right? So you come up, change sides. Katerina? After. Few more breaths. Find your balance and your breath. Okay. Inhale, windmill the hands up, face that direction. Prasarita Padottanasana A. Feet parallel with each other. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. So, if I'm not mistaken, the A is with the palms on the floor. Is that correct? Now, see if you can bring your palms further back so you can bring your forearms perpendicular to the floor, 90 degrees towards the floor. Maybe your head touches the ground and you want to transition to Sirsasana. How do you transition to Sirsasana? You lift the heels, press the hands on the floor, And maybe it will happen, maybe it won't. Press the hands. Yay! Nice, Jen. Okay, but what comes up must go down the same way by using our abdomen. Okay, inhale, straighten the arms, look forward. Exhale, bring the hands to your hips. Inhale, lift all the way up. Exhale, legs forward. Samastitihi. Inhale, hands up. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, walk or float back to Chaturanga, and then do the version of your Vinyasa. Inhale, right leg goes up. Exhale, between the hands. Inhale, Parvrita Parasvakonasana, come all the way up again. Only this time, Parvrita Parasvakonasana. Yes. Left elbow outside, but keep the hands together on the outside of the left knee. Look to the floor, keep the back heel up, and with your next exhalation, bring both knees together. So you're in Parvrita Utkatasana. Now from here, I'm going to use my friend Tori. She's going to place the hands on the floor. She's going to, yes, to go to Parsva Bakasana. So she can either place the hands on the floor pointing forward, or she can place the hands pointing towards Karen. And she's going to lower the hips only to the degree that she can actually put the hips on the whole thigh on top of the elbows. Nice, Aneta. So you want to bend the elbows and lift the hip. Yep, yes. And now, what do we say about balancing? Put both hands on the floor. Yes, and now start sending the weight that way. Okay, relax. So maybe it can happen, maybe it won't happen. So remember what we said about the seesaw principle? So the forearms are the middle of the weight. So in case we are here, so the hips, if they're low, all the weight is in this side. So I cannot go that way. I need to lift my hips and maybe bring my ear to the ground so I can lift my legs. So it's like wee pop, wee pop, wee pop, wee pop. And I fall outside. Okay, so you place the forearms on the side, maybe walk the hands a little bit more out so you can have space for the legs, and start sending your weight the side of your what's the head towards the ear to the ground. So maybe the legs can lift off. Nice. Yes. Allow the head to touch the floor. Your ear to the floor. Yes. Yeah, that's it. If you can already do side crow, do a variation. If you cannot, let's play with it a little bit and see. You can allow the side of your head to touch the floor. It will become easier. But the same principles apply as in Chaturanga. You protract the shoulder blades. You press the floor away. It's not collapsing down. Nice. Does it kind of make sense? I saw almost everybody kind of lifting the feet off the floor and touching the head. It's fine. Yeah.
So I'll start here
Mm-hmm.
and then put my arms here.
Yes, twist the hips slightly. And now place this one on top of the elbows. You need to bend the elbows. Both elbows. Yep. Yeah. So walk your hands this way. Yes. Bend the elbows. Bend the elbows. More, more. Don't look back. Look forward. Yes.
Oh gosh.
See?
Okay.
If you look down, you're going this way. Remember, it's the same thing that Martin said, like
Yes.
forward.
How do you get so that you're balanced on one elbow? Because I'm using both of my arms.
I cannot use both of my arms. I use only one. I cannot
Oh,
actually.
you can't. So you
No.
don't know how to get to one arm.
No, I am always like on one arm actually.
So that arm is like right by your knee.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
See what he does? He sends the chest and the head that way. And then he presses the legs on top of his forearms. If your forearm is parallel, is perpendicular to the floor, it's just mechanics. You don't need even strength to do that. Really. It's way easier than it looks.
Is the head facing forward or sideways?
Well, you can place the head sideways so you can touch the floor with the side of your face. It will make it easier in the beginning to get how you need to do. But keep on pressing, keep on doing that thing that you already know, like the angry cat. Okay, let's do the other side. We're in downward facing dog. So it will be less of a discussion. So inhale, left leg up. Exhale, place the foot forward. Inhale, lift up, raise up. Exhale, Parvrita Parsvakonasana, left side. Find the space. Keep the back heel up for this one. So you can look to the ground and place your right knee next to your left. And transition to side crow. Or to a few attempts towards a side crow. Yes, that's it. Whee! Nice, Alex. You okay? Was the sound from you, which means no breathing and just forcing the body? Yeah, yeah. Send the weight that way more. But you're doing good. Yeah, that's it. Okay, no problem. Nice, that's it. Yeah, if you go forward, you need to keep on pressing, not collapsing. Yeah, so you just went, you need to round the back, keep pressing the floor. And then you just send the weight. You don't collapse forward. Yes, yes, that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that makes a difference.
Yeah,
That was kind of like a reflex. I find it easy to look kind of forward than sideways.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Sideways is just to place the head on the floor. Otherwise, you are looking forward. You're not looking sideways. Sorry?
Forward's the end goal.
Yeah. Okay, let's go to downward facing dog and do a vinyasa of your choice. Bend your knees, look between your hands. Inhale, jump behind your legs. Okay, that is come to Tanasana. So jump back, because I didn't say that, or didn't have time to say actually. Go back to downward facing dog. So you're gonna jump with a cross-legged behind your legs, like going for a jump through. Yeah. Yes. And double pigeon, left leg on top. Sorry, right leg on top. Sorry, my bad. So imagine that both shins are parallel to the front of your mat. Really flex your upper foot. Now, so here, lean back, bring the leg here, and now let it drop and keep it flexed. And that is enough. Yeah. Does it work on the hip? So, in case you have a hard time how to go double pigeon, so you have one leg down, see, lead to the side, and then flex the foot and start sitting on your other bum. And maybe they stay up here so you place blocks. Or maybe you need to lean back so you can have more space and have a safer knee. No. So you place the foot on the outside. Yeah. Place your hands on the back. And now allow this palm to start going towards the ground. Nope, don't touch the foot.
It won't
It's
go.
perfectly
This is
fine.
completely stiff.
I know,
Isn't it?
I know.
Yeah, that's it.
That's why you start
Yeah.
sending the hip down. And that works already.
Yeah.
So you don't have to force the one leg on top of the other. So keep the foot flexed and start sending this sit bone to the ground. So this can lift off. Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
My hamstrings are very tight today.
Now, if you are all the way down, guys, if your knees are touching the ground, place one hand on each foot, press against your hands, and send your chest forward. If your knees are all the way down. Yes. So press your feet, and your feet press against your hands, and you send your chest forward. So press against the hands with feet. Flex your feet, press away, press here. Your feet are going this way, your hands are going that way. So what I'm saying is, I'm having my foot here and I'm pressing against my hand, and my hand press against my foot. So I'm like two opposite forces. Yes. So your hands are pressing towards your feet and your feet towards your hands. So nothing moves really. But this becomes a little bit more intense. And you send your chest forward. Yes, thank you for the applaud. Okay, inhale, lift up, cross your right leg in front of your left, and jump back for your vinyasa. Right leg in front of your left, as you were. Or walk back. Do one of the vinyasas we talked about today. Nice, Francesca. Just send the chest and the chin a little bit more forward, but pretty good. Take a few breathers here. Bend the knees in your next exhalation. Inhale, jump forward. Other side. Left leg on top. Yeah. So maybe keep your hands back. Ground your sit bone. No need, just flex the foot and send the sit bone down and open the chest. And that works for the hip, right? So what I'm saying is like, so let's say you're here, you don't have to come up, so stay back and this. And that should work. Yeah? If you really deep into the pose, you can place the hands, flex the feet, and fold. Folding is sending the chest forward, not rounding the back down. Think of extending the spine. Yes. Keep on the Ujjayi breath. Mm-hmm. Inhale, come up, stay there. So in this pose, if you just tilt your pelvis, it works more. So it's not about allowing the pelvis to go here, but wherever you are, if you're thinking of creating a lordosis, it does the trick, right? So keep that in mind. Untangle your feet, your legs very gently, left leg on front, place the hand, jump back. Inhale, right leg goes up. Exhale between the hands, left knee goes to the floor. If your knee is hurting on the floor, please fold your mat so you can create some extra padding underneath your knee. Now, with your front foot, draw the floor so you can send the hips as forward as you can. And inhale, lift up to Anjaneyasana. So anchor the back foot and with your right foot, grab the floor and draw the floor back. That will send your hip even more forward. Lengthen your tailbone, gentle Uddiyana Bandha, so you can create some space in the lower back, and open the chest up. If you can, connect the palms without grabbing the thumbs. Just connect the palms and see if you can extend the arms a little bit more. One last breath. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, Chaturanga. Round the back. Exhale, Vinyasa of your choice. Inhale, left leg goes up. Exhale, forward. Knee to the floor. Anjaneyasana, other side. Before you come up, first keep your torso leaning forward. Draw the floor back with your left heel, like draw the heel back. Not push, draw. Yes. So you can send the hips forward and then anchor the back foot and lift your torso up. Belly button in, tailbone down, chest forward and up. Breathe around your kidney area of your back. Breathe in here. Remember, the back is breathing, even in back bends. We don't block the back muscles. We keep on breathing there. One more breath. Open a little bit more on the exhalation. Inhale, hands down. Exhale, Chaturanga, or the other variation that you need to do. Vinyasa of your choice. And meet you in downward facing dog. And from there we go for Balasana, 10 breaths. Child's pose. Woo-ha. Relax. Come lay down on your belly. We're gonna go for Bhujangasana, full cobra. Now, full cobra, it does not mean that we squeeze our butt, we lift the legs, we squeeze the back chain. No, it actually means that you are gonna lift your back, your torso with your back muscles as much as you can without using your glutes, ideally. And then you're gonna press the floor with the hands. And as we did before, with the front foot that was drawing the floor, now you're gonna drag the floor back like you wanna actually crawl outside. Does it make sense? So place the hands next to your chest. The elbows should be pointing up, like having forearms parallel to the floor. You don't use the hands yet. Ground the top of your feet. Actually, lengthen your feet away from you. Lengthen your legs away from you. Yes. Ground the pubic bone at the top of your feet. Use your back muscles without engaging the glutes as much as possible to lift the torso, but not the legs. Legs are pressing the floor. The top of your feet are pressing down. When you reach to the highest degree that you can lift with your back muscles, now press the floor with the hands without extending the elbows. Pubic bones should still be in touch with the ground, and draw the floor back like you want to crawl forward. So the elbows are bent, the shoulder blades are coming together, and the feet are grounding to the floor. Few more breaths. One more breath. No, it's not pushing the floor, it's drawing the floor back. And relax. Okay, come to your forearms just to make a point. So if I was having that over here and I was on the floor, my cobra would be like this. This is the action. I'm drawing the elbows, the shoulders back, and the floor. This is the action that I'm doing. But I'm on my mat and I'm grounding my feet so I do not slide forward, okay? Let's do one more. I'm gonna do two more times, but let's do the next one. Hands next to your chest. Ground the top of your feet down. Ground the pubic bone down to lengthen your lower back. Do not squeeze. Yes. Inhale, lift the torso. Exhale, hold. Inhale, press the hands down and start drawing the hands back like you want to slide forward. So the action is this way. Yeah? And a little bit. Press more, more. Yes, feet on the floor. Disengage. I know. And relax. So the more you use your hands, the more you can disengage your glutes. You don't have to use them. Few breathers here. Send the chest to the face to the side so you can breathe. Third round, hands next to your chest, elbows pointing up, pubic bone grounded, top of your feet grounded. Inhale, lift your torso. Exhale, hold. Inhale, press the floor. Exhale, draw the floor back with bent elbows and hold. Yes, after. And breathe, huh? Χαλάρωσε. Χαλάρωσε. Αυτό. So bend the elbows, Katerina. Draw the floor back. Yes, that's it. That's it. And relax. Did you feel your mid-trapezoids and the rhomboids working between your shoulder blades? Yes, that is a good sensation to have in Bhujangasana. If you felt the front of your shoulders working, it's because you were pushing the floor. So shoulder blades should be together. Nice. So let's engage the whole back chain of the body now to locust pose. Shalabhasana. Yes, Toby, but we're going to start with the hands next to the body first. Yes. Extend the arms, extend the legs, press the pubic bone down. Inhale, lift all the way up. No grabbing the feet. This is Dhanurasana. Lift the torso up. Bring the shoulder blades together. Lift the body up. See? Look forward. And relax. Woo-hoo. I think you're pretty ready for a Dhanurasana. But you're not going to start from a Dhanurasana. You're going to start from Shalabhasana and make it to a Dhanurasana. Do what and do what? Yeah. So you're going to do the same thing as you did now? First, locust pose. Lengthen the legs, lengthen the feet. Inhale, come all the way up. Now bend the knees and get the hold of your feet. And push your feet back so they can lift your torso even higher up. Draw the belly button in. Feel free to rock back and forth. If you want to. You don't have to. And relax. Hoo-ha. How are we doing? Awesome. Now we're going to go straight to Dhanurasana. Last one. You can either choose, listen to me, choose to grab the feet as you did on the outside, or externally rotate the arm and get a hold on the inside. It's more intense for the shoulders and the elbows. So it's not this is internal rotation, it is external rotation to hold the feet. It's like you want to hug somebody. You don't hug somebody with internal rotation. Externally rotated. Oh, here you are. So choose, breathe, ground your pubic bone, draw your belly button in, draw the shoulder blades together and push your feet back to lift up. And once you push your feet back, then with your hands you pull the feet up so you can lift the knees off the floor. No. Pull the way back. And relax. Slowly transition to downward facing dog. So, how would a Parvrita Adho Mukha Svanasana look like? Exactly. The left arm would go outside the right shin to twist the torso and breathe in the back. Or the outside of the left thigh if the shin is inaccessible. We go to the knee or the thigh. Yes, and change sides. On the outside of the leg, not the inside, on the outside of the leg. Few breaths towards the lower back, lengthen the spine, and come back. With your next exhalation, bend the knees, look forward, inhale, jump through or behind your legs to sit down, behind your hands to sit down. Yes. Ardha Matsyendrasana. What? Which one is that? So fold the left knee. I'm gonna mirror. Fold the left knee. Bring the right foot outside the left knee. If your bum is in the air, feel free to extend the bent knee, the lower leg. Otherwise, from here, you inhale, lengthen the left arm. Exhale, place it outside knee. Inhale, lengthen the torso. Exhale, twist. Feel free to go towards and grab, if you can, your left. Either the easy variation would be for the arm to go towards the thigh. That'll be more difficult to go towards the left knee. And even more difficult to go outside the left thigh, the left shin towards the ankle. But prerequisite is to breathe. If you cannot breathe, there's no point in going there. Are you sure you want to do that? You can. But I see you struggling here. Yes. One more inhalation, lengthen. Exhale, twist a little deeper. And inhale, come out. Change sides. So the lower leg is like Gomukhasana, and the upper leg, the foot is outside the knee, placed on the floor. Left hand back. Inhale, lift your right arm up. Exhale, place it outside the knee. Inhale, lengthen. Ground the sit bone down. Exhale, twist. Okay, you hold it here. Breathe. That's it. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, relax. Bring your legs for Paschimottanasana. You're not going to touch the feet. You're going to inhale, lengthen the arms. Exhale, fold from the hips and reach as forward as you can without touching the feet. Keep your feet flexed. Are the feet even? See if you can bring the wrist over the toes. Or maybe the elbow over the toes. It can happen. Maybe not today, but it can happen. Use your torso to fold and keep your feet parallel with each other. So push the base of the big toe slightly forward. Feel free to bend the knees if you need to, but use your torso to be there. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, place the hands between your back, Purvottanasana. Point the feet, press the hands to open the chest. Don't come up yet. Open the chest, engage the glutes, and now press everything down to come up with engaged glutes. Two more breaths. One last breath, and exhale, relax. Um, so we're going for Upavista Konasana. So Karen stays where she is. You go either forward or back, like change. Go back. Yes. So open the legs 90 to 100 degrees, no more than that. Otherwise, you will fall forward. 80 is fine. Yeah, 80 is good. Place your hands on top of the shoulders. Did we do this last time? No? Okay. So you have your legs really engaged. With your exhalation, you send your elbows forward, not down, forward, as forward as you can. And inhale, you come back. Inhale, send the elbows as forward as you can. And inhale, come back. That will help you to straighten the spine and go forward, not down. And back. Feet are pointing up, legs are engaged. Inhale, send the torso towards the ground, but the elbows forward to lengthen the spine. 3 more times. Inhale forward. If you need, bend the knees. So sweet bend, yes. Still works. On the last one, you stay forward as you can. Tilt the pelvis. Create like happy dog, remember? Happy dog, sad dog that we did. So happy dog, tail up, chest forward, elbows here. Extend the arms and hold for 3, 2, 1 last breath. Inhale, come up and close the legs. You can rest in Mexican Balasana. Yes, this is Maria. It's a term from Maria. Like Mexicans, how to rest. Like, yeah. Yo, homie, what's up? I say. So rest here with your sombrero covering your head. It's not a real term, guys. Okay, we made it up actually. Maria made it up. Inhale, come up. Shalabhasana. No, Shalabhasana. Shalamba Sarvangasana. Shoulder stand. Yes. It can be Viparita Karani, like just keeping the legs up. You don't have to go to a shoulder stand. Yes. Slap your butt. Yeah. Good boy. Good Shalabhasarvangasana. I like it. Yeah. I'm really rocking it. Okay. So remember, it's a shoulder stand, not a neck stand. So press the shoulders down, press the elbows down. We're going to do a couple of variations from here. So point the right foot all the way to the sky and send it all the way up. And without moving the right foot from where it is, bring the left foot overhead towards the floor. Maybe it will touch the floor, maybe it won't, but do not allow the right leg to move from its position. Keep on pressing the shoulders down. Don't let the weight go to your neck. Awesome. And with your next exhalation, bring the right leg up. Sorry, left. Yes, yes. You know what I mean. Keep on pressing up with the left, lower the right. Yes. Keep the ujjayi breath still there. Press the elbows and the shoulders down. With your next exhalation, lift your right leg up. Now you're gonna keep the right leg pointing up. You're gonna externally rotate your left thigh and send it sideways to the ground, not to somebody else's face, ideally. Thank you. Taking anybody on the face. Right leg stays up, left leg goes down. So this is up. So it doesn't mean that it will go down, it will externally rotate and maybe go down slightly. Okay, exhale, bring the leg up, other side. Same leg?
We did both.
Okay, so
now
change.
We've got to change now.
Okay, change. Okay, 2 more breaths. 1 last breath and lift up. Okay, and slowly transition to, I'm stuck, Halasana, plow pose. If the top of your feet do not touch the floor, bend the knees and touch them on the forehead. If your feet touch the floor, clasp the hands behind your back. So on the forehead, if you can, rest it there. Yes, does a massage on the eyebrows, huh? No, that's nice. I know. Press your hands, your wrists to the floor. Send your hips all the way up. Release the hands. Ground your palms to the floor. Keep your legs straight and keep them as close to the torso as possible so your back can touch the floor without the head lifting off the floor. Hands on the floor. So, I mean, use your abs to come out of the floor, out of the pose until your lower back touches the ground. And the head does not lift the floor. Yes, so in order for this to happen, you need to keep the legs as close as possible. And then lower them down. From here, we transition to, yes, exactly, Matsyasana. It's like a winning combo, you know, like shoulder stand, Matsyasana, fish pose. Now in the fish pose, you do want to have the shoulder blades really together to open the chest as much as possible. Do any variation of Matsyasana, of fish pose you want, but shoulders are away from each other. It's a counter pose for the previous one, so you need to have the chest open. Yes. And now you slide. Is it okay? So you want this to be open. Press down and bring your chin to your chest. Relax for about 5 breaths in an easy Savasana. And we will go, we're not done, we have one last pose, which would be Sirsasana. Now it doesn't have to be a full Sirsasana, it can be just placing the hands here, gently touching the head to the floor, and feet are still on the floor. You don't have to come up. Does it make sense what I just said? So like half Sirsasana for 20 breaths. Yes. I want you to keep the sensation that will be created to the top of the head. And once you're done, you are to be seated in a cross-legged position for 5 minutes of meditation with a sensation of the top of the head. Okay? Now remember, you don't have to balance, you don't have to do any of these things. Maybe, as Karen is doing, just stay there. Keep on pressing the floor with the forearms and allowing some weight to the top of the head, not too much weight. And I would request to release Ujjayi breathing and just have natural breath, but big, full breaths, 20 of them. Katerina, your elbows are way too open. If you have your elbows more narrow, it will be easier to balance. Because now I can see very easily going towards your back and falling back. Don't think about extending the knees, open the hips. Open this part as much as you can. You don't have to straighten the knees, only the hips for now. Once you're done with the 20 breaths, you come to a cross-legged position. Just go there, keep your eyes closed, breathe. Connect with the top part of your head, straight down with the mid part of your brain and your breath. And just stay there for a few moments. Notice the sensations. And you can either stay there, having this connection, or for the next 3 minutes or 4 minutes, go to your meditation practice. Allow all the muscles to be relaxed. Maybe sometimes we don't need to stretch or do counter posing and other things. Maybe we just need to stay still and breathe and allow any tension residing in the body to melt away with every exhalation we let go. That is the role of the breath anyways. Every inhalation brings fresh air in the system, fresh oxygen to our blood cells, and every exhale takes out toxins, residuals, CO2, and everything that the body does not need to have. So allow the breath to both energize you and relax you. Allow the breath to play its part. Keeping your eyes closed, transition to Savasana. Draw the knees away from the hips, lengthen your legs, and your ankles and your feet away from the knees. Create space and allow the feet to drop sideways, outwards. Draw the shoulders away from the neck, the elbows away from the shoulders, the wrists and the palms away from the elbows. Turn your palms towards the sky, signifying that you have nothing to hold on to, that you take nothing with you, and you let go of everything. Gently press your elbows to the floor to bring your shoulder blades together, very slightly, so your chest can be more open and breathe more freely. Take a deep breath in through the nose, hold the breath as much as you can, and when you want to exhale, make a balloon with your cheeks and allow the air to come out. And as the air comes out, it relaxes all the muscles of your face. Do it one more time. Inhale, hold, and all the muscles relax. Allow the breath to soften. Allow the breath to relax. With every exhalation, feel your body growing heavier and heavier towards the ground. And the heavier it grows, the deeper and deeper it relaxes. The deeper the body relaxes, the softer the breath becomes. And softer the breath, the deeper the body relaxes now. With every inhale you take, let the body become lighter and lighter and start coming off the ground. Your consciousness going throughout the whole body, throughout every pore of your system, every cell of your being. Slowly start moving toes and fingers, ankles and wrists, hands, arms, legs, gently moving Gently sensing the body moving, and very leisurely, gently curl to whichever side you feel comfortable, you feel the need to curl to, whether it's right or left. With the help of your hands, gently press the floor to come up to seated position. Keep your eyes gently closed while you adjust your body. We're going to chant Om 3 times all together. Please place your hands in front of your chest. Take a deep breath in. Please say thank you to yourself for the time, the energy invested for the last hour and a half, almost maybe 2 hours, by gently bowing your head towards yourself and saying thank you, and really mean it if you like, to you for everything you did that brought you here. Thank you to the circumstances that brought you here.